Good morning. We are now the 31st of August and the girls are going back to school. So we're getting into a little bit of routine again here now and normality. So I've just left these into this field here now. Now this field I didn't top this year. I kind of made a decision that I wasn't going to top it this year to see how it would compare to the rest that were topped. Now, having not done it and looking at it here now, you can see that I'd have been better off topping it. It was kind of an abused area before my time, years and years and years ago. They had a feeding ring here and they had a tractor come in and drop a bale off and feed cattle there for years, and they kind of turned it upside down and wrecked it. Now the damage that did is still apparent here because them big ruts and lumps are under there. You can't really see it now with the grass, but we can see that the nettles are growing where the dung and the silage and the hay was left rot. So them nettles now are going to need to be took out of it. Now I found now that nettles don't like being topped. You keep topping away at the nettles, they'll die away. So note to self now, I'm going to top this place now more regular next year. But I'm not going to do anything with it now for this time. They're in here now. They haven't been here. It's the third rotation. This is the third time they've been in here now. So it has about 2 months rest. A little over rested, but good enough too. So the situation at the minute now is I have to go away now this Friday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a heap of paddocks down below. We're kind of on the highest point of the hill here now on the farm. It falls off back that way and it falls off down that way. So you can understand why they did use this place for feeding in winter. But I will use it for wintering, yes, but only for 2 days as opposed to 6 months. So basically, yeah, I have them on a tight enough area here now. There's only about a little over a quarter of an acre in it. They have this area here, there's the fence along, and then they have a small strip at the back of this hedge here. I'm going to leave them on it for 24 hours now. I'm going to let them give it a good old eat, and I might top it, I don't know. Depending on the trample they do, I'll make my decision after that. But they're happy enough having been left in. You can see now that it was starting to yellow off a bit. It was kind of over rested, but that was just the way it worked. Haven't got them extra few fields below. So yeah, I'm going to let them eat it off tight, and I think we're early enough still in the season for me to grow back a nice bit of stockpile for winter. They won't be back here again until the end of we're now September, October, it'll be November. So the next time they're in here now, they will be getting fed silage on top of whatever they can find in here. So that is the story for now. I was actually making a video with this phone before this, and the phone turned off, so I'm kind of thinking that I might repeat myself. Well, technically I am, but I don't know that I delete, or did I say it in this video or the last video. Here's our Galloway hybrid. I'm very happy with how this lad has turned out. He's a better calf than the purebred Galloway last year. He's definitely taken the shape of the father and the strong shoulders in front of the mother. Them Galloways tend to be very strong in front, you know, so he's a nice old calf. They're getting hairy now as well. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff after growing in here now. An awful lot of stuff. And then we have a lot of stuff then on the ground then from the last time. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks like now after 24 hours. I expect it'll grow back better. haven't grazed it off now. It's too early to leave this line for wintering because it won't grow anymore, but once I eat it off now, it'll kick-start it again, it'll recover and grow. So we should have a nice sweet bit of picking here now for November alongside our silage. The weather's been great, it's been dry. We're due rain now this weekend, so land is that bit dry, so growth has slightly been affected. We've lots of grass here, but a lot of farms around the country now are dry and they're calling for rain. So we could do with it here too, I suppose. So I think this weekend now we're going to get a lot of rain. But I'm away now next week. I think I mentioned that. I mentioned it in the last one. So my son is going to take over. I'll just leave it that he just has to open up a few fences and they can come back for the water. I'll set up the water and sure, look, we can. It's only for 7 days anyway. So if I had 3 moves in that 7 days, it'll do me. Or do him. So that's the situation. The girls are back in school. I had to pick one of them up now at 12. We're just going to 11:30 out on the 31st of August. So a short little video, short little update of where we are now coming into, well into autumn and heading for winter. Even though the sun is very warm and high in the sky still. But look, if we leave it at that for now, and sure, we'll talk again very soon. So for now, I'll say good luck and goodbye.